Hey, you're right there, guys. Me again. 88 Shadow Angel, as always. Thought I'd bring you something a bit new. As I said in the last vid, I'll be doing something with my Space Wolves with Templars Crusade 01's Pre-Heresy Great Wolf Heresy campaign, which is in the Great Crusade stages as the minute. As you may know, I'm sure if you've seen my other videos or you've seen on Temps's channel that I am the Space Wolf player in charge of the Primarch Leman Russ, which brings me on to what I've got here for you today. As much as I love the artwork that GW provides and does and things like that, I do like to do, I do like to have my own thoughts on things and stuff like that to make things a bit more unique, I suppose, than, if Games Workshop ever do models for Primarchs. It's brilliant because I will buy them and, I'll use them. But until then, I shall do things my way I want to do them. As long as they represent what they're meant to be, I usually just go with it. But anyway, before I start blabbering on, today I have a model I've been working on for I suppose a while now. I've kind of put this off, and it's only been the past week or so that I've really had to put some concentration into getting this guy done, because of course this is my new let's call him Russ version 2.202 whatever. So yeah, we have Leman Russ. I do apologise for the pronunciations of the name of the wolves, but as far as I can tell, it's is it Furky or Fairkey the Fierce, Jerry the Cunning, which I've done as two Thunderwolves. The thing is, people kept telling me that they're supposed to be Fenris Wolves, but you read their stat lines, and you read the tales and stories. They're not Fenris Wolves; they are Thunderwolves, and they are quite clearly Thunderwolves. So anyway, I'll start with the main man, which is Leman Russ. Now, as you may notice, it's not backpack. I haven't got a backpack on it, due to the fact that the shoulder pads are ridiculous. They're a bit too close together. But I figure Russ was always tinkering with bits and pieces, and his blacksmiths were always working on new bits of armour. So this has all been green stuff over, because anyone who recognises the model, it is a Skyball Miniatures model. Just for the because some of their models have really big presence for us for Primarch models, and he really does. He's a bit better scale than the original. And as you can see, he's technically holding a bolt gun, but due to he's a Primarch, it counts as a pistol, because that's just how tremendously awesome they are. I managed to get hold of quite a few of these wolf skulls, which I thought would look cool dotted on the armour, just to act as really cool pads and stuff like that. This one in the middle as well, I thought would be quite cool to just paint it up in gold and then darken it down with the wings behind it, so it kind of gives Russ that there figure. No, that it, and then I did his frost blade, or his frost sword, which is hand painted, because I don't own an airbrush. But this quite easily done. Just a case of painting it, building up on your blues, but dry brushing as you go along. So for me it was a start with I'm sorry these are in old colours, but you know, it's just what I'm using. Paint the blade in Regal, then give it a dry brush of ultramarines, then enchanted, then a very light highlight of ice blue, and then white again, just to pick out these edges and ripples of the of what, you know, it's not meant to be lightning, they're meant to be frost, or representing frost, and then glazed over with a hard coat wash. Hard coat covering on it, just to give it a bit of shine and everything. You know, I just wanted to add a bit of colour, because they are, you know, Pre-Heresy Space Wolves are quite dark with this dark gunmetal colour. For the skin, it's because of the skin this model took me so long to do, because I'm sure as painters out there know, or anyone who's tried painting skin, it can be a real bugger sometimes. That was my third attempt at painting skin, and it's probably the best I've had it to look. The hair is basically a basic blonde that I painted, and then had a black wash put over it to give it that kind of darkened down look, to represent that, you know, Russ is you know, not the cleanest of people, which they're not. But yeah, dark red, but capes in the middle, as well as this kind of brownish colour, and you know, dark browns in here, just to break the two up so they're not matching. And yeah, that's quite, you know. And then Thousand Suns head done in Pre-Heresy colours, which I quite like. I don't know why I understand why Thousand Suns changed them, but yeah, I quite like that look for Thousand Suns, if I'm honest, the red and gold. Yeah, tails as well, both added on by me. Swords added on, because Skyball do this really weird thing with swords, which is they put the hand and the you have to basically attach the blade of the sword to the hand that's already mounted onto the model, so that had to be cut away, and that's actually a Grey Knight Terminator hand there. But yeah, so that's him. And then obviously you've then got your two Thunderwolves. So Russ goes back. So I'll start with the younger one, which is Ferky the Fierce, and the Ferocious. But yeah, basically I wanted to make him look quite younger of the two, so I did him in more of a blackish grey fur. It's quite a youthful looking skin tone and stuff. But because he's the young wolf, and he's meant to be the more aggressive of the two, I thought it looked quite cool with some of these, with some of the Thunderwolf bionic bits and stuff to add in his battle scarring and stuff. But because he's running forward, I thought, because you do all the fur sort of windswept back, it kind of reveals it a bit more and stuff. And then you get his eye targeter and things like that. But yeah, make him running over the traps, and then eventually that's going to be an Iron Warrior's head, just because I can. So yeah, that one's Perky. And then the older one, which is Gary, or Gary, we'll call him. It's not, it's Geri. Yeah, I will learn how to say these. But anyway, so this is Jerry, not fucking, the cunning, basically. So I thought Eldar head would look cool because I did quite well in my Eldar games, especially with these two. But yeah, I thought I'd make him a bit older by adding a few touches of grey and then just giving him the slightly older looking fur, older and dirtier looking fur, to say that, you know, say that he's been around for a while and everything. And a couple of bits I've still got to finish, you know, just minor details that need finishing on these and everything. But anyway, just to say how tall he is, just to show how tall he is, if I can just grab a Marine, which I can. So that's Space Marine, and then that's, actually I put these size orders so you can see. So I mean there is a size difference there, and they're a bit more in scale to what my other Russ model was, because the other Russ model was about, if you took him off the base, he was about the same size as a Terminator, whereas this one is a little bit taller. Excuse me. Just bear with me a minute. Right, so you can see a bit better. Get walls out of the way. So obviously you got 3 lead up guys, and then you got, like I say, you got Russ on the end. So if I put him there, he is a bit more of a beast in the way he looks, which to me is going by artwork and stuff, which is how Russ is meant to be. Not meant to be, you know, monstrously tall like Magnus is or anything like that, but he is still meant to be a fair size for a Primarch. So yeah, there you go, guys. You know, there. So yeah, so there you go. So keep it locked on to Templars Crusades channel, and hopefully you'll be seeing this guy work his damage on a battlefield fairly soon. So I'll catch you later, guys, and see you later.